So today is November 7th. It's been a couple months since I made a video about my experience with the sacred secretion, and there's a reason for that. And I also wanted to just say I posted a video a couple days ago and then deleted it. I decided to create a new channel, and my new channel is called New Name Nana, and it is about my experiences with the Mormon Church. The video I had posted a few days ago was a complete and total rant. I was very angry and upset with the Mormon Church and what they've done to the people of Utah with the medical marijuana. We voted for it, and then they basically took it away like an angry parent that was going to punish its children. So I removed that video and posted it on my new channel. And one thing I've learned over the past 2 months is I need a safe space for me to express my feelings. A lot of those feelings are outrage towards the Mormon Church and my religious trauma that I've experienced in trying to leave it, in trying to live it, and coming out of it. With a son, I have a son in Peru who's left us on October 30th to serve an LDS mission. And all this past year that I've been working with the sacred secretion, a lot of my meditation, a lot of my intention has been to come to terms with my religious trauma and accept the fact that my son is going down this path that I feel I have finally escaped from, and I thought I had helped him escape from. And then it's kind of like, rescuing my children from a burning building and then finding out, no, they want to go back inside. It's kind of how I felt about my son, is that I had helped him leave, and then first year back at college, he turned around and ran right back into the church, right back into the cult. And now he's learning how to get other people into the cult. And so I needed a safe space to talk about that. So I created that channel called New Name Nana, because I have some blogs with that title. And if you know anything about the Mormon Church, receiving a new name is something you do in the temple. And so that's going to be my channel to rant, release, say what I need to say about my experience with the Mormon Church. And so I had posted that video originally on this channel, and I've removed it today and put it on my new channel. So this channel, I want to keep just talking about the sacred secretion and my experience with it. And it's been exactly a year since I started talking about it, and trying to post every month about it. I did not post in October or November because those were probably the most challenging months for me in this past year. October, my son left for his mission. He went through the temple on October 13th, and that was the day I sent in my resignation. The temple is brainwashing on steroids, just like the MTC Center. I mean, it's a deeper level of brainwashing that the normal population of the church doesn't see unless you go through the rituals of the temple. So when he decided to do that, I felt like I had to get out. I had to put my papers and submit them. So I've been still in the process of waiting to get out of the religion. The church still has not processed my papers for me to leave. Last I heard, it might be January before I actually get out. So technically I'm still a member at the moment, but so October was extremely hard. And if you look at some of my earlier videos, I have a lot of acne, skin problems. Well, I have rosacea, and I finally was inspired to go in and get help in October because it was so bad. It was the most painful experience going through my home, all of my cheeks, my nose, everything was just a mess. And it hurt. It was so painful to the touch. Just my face was red hot. So I got help for that. Didn't really want to make a video while I was going through that. And even though in the past it didn't really bother me, there was just too much stress. But got through October, got my son on a plane, and he's in Peru currently. And then in November, I started a new job. And again, broke out with rosacea really bad from the stress of the new job. But I think I'm handling my stress better now. Still trying to find a new normal for exercise and meditation. None of that. The last 2 months, my exercise and my meditation has not been consistent or normal. But the intention is still there. Basically, the only time I have to meditate is as I'm going to sleep. So that's what I've been doing, is until I can figure out a new way, a new time to add it into my routine. And with my job, I never know the hours that I'll be working too far in advance. So it's just been a little bit more challenging to figure out my schedule, but I'm determined to get back into a better routine. Might be after the holidays. And we've had a lot of family stress that's happened after my son left on his mission. I have another son that's possibly going through a divorce. My son, who's in the Marines, is coming home for Christmas, and so I'm very grateful that he's going to be home for the holidays, and we'll be missing our other son greatly. But you got to do what you got to do. This is what we're dealing with. So my life kind of feels like it's been totally disassembled, and now I get to figure out how to put it back together. And that's okay. That happens many times in our life, and we just have to figure it out. So that's where things are at the moment. I'm doing much better with handling the stress. And again, the sacred secretion, I think, is a huge part of that. 2 years ago, I was working this same job that I'm working now, and I was in pain, constant pain, with my lower back, my feet, everything. And I turned 50 this year. And when I started working, yes, it was very painful that first week back, maybe even the first 2 weeks back. But now I feel great. And I am so grateful that I have a job that I'm really active and I'm on my feet the whole time. I don't get to sit down at all, constantly running and helping people. And I love it. I'm very grateful for it. And I'm grateful that my body doesn't hurt like it did 2 years ago. And I honestly think it is because of this process and regenerating my blood, getting healthier, getting stronger, and then just being inspired and following through with that inspiration. That's huge. So I'm going to continue to practice this sacred secretion, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. And I'm going to try to keep the religious stuff off of this channel and just save it for my other one, and allow myself to go through all those emotions. Yes, wrath is something that I'm trying to work on, but there is righteous anger and there's unrighteous anger. There's justified anger that truly righteous anger that when you see something wrong and you need to change it. And then there's the kind of anger that we hold on to when it festers in us and grows and is not right. And I'm trying to trying to work that out, which is which. And I'm going to do that on my other channel, because I do have a lot of anger issues, especially with the Mormon Church and the fact that my son's on a mission, and how they try to control everything like they're doing in the state of Utah right now. It just sucks to live here. So anyways, that's enough about that. And I'm going to continue to practice the sacred secretion and share my experience with it. And hopefully this month I have 2 Virgo moons, because there was a Virgo moon on November 30th, December 1st, and then again right after Christmas is the Virgo moon. So I'll probably post again after the new year about that experience and just see what changes. I'm excited to see what happens this next year, where my life is a year from now, because man, a lot's happened this past year. A lot of changes, a lot of growth, a lot of challenges. And I can truly say I'm grateful for it all. It's been good. And I'll just leave it at that and say namaste.